Director's Reflections for July 16th of 2023. Errata, when yes and when not. The notes that record an involuntary error called errata are very common in newspapers. As printed newspapers are similar in volume of words to any book, the possibility of errors, incorrect data, or mistakes is always possible. No matter how careful the editors or proofreaders are, the risk of bugs are vast and at the same time painful for those who were involuntarily responsible for the mistake or for those who were affected. The misprints or errors come to be an exercise in honesty that the newspapers gladly do to reaffirm their adherence to the truth. As frequent as they are, the New York Times used to publish its fe de errata or fe of errors on the front pages, but with smaller fonts than usual were located at the bottom of the page. Once, in 1968, the Listín Diario published a news item reporting the death of a citizen, with names and surnames so common that many with the same identity could be considered alluded to. In effect, one of those alluded to arrived quite angry at the Listín headquarters with that day's issue, demanding to see the director or deputy director to complain about the harmful announcement of his death. Mr. Francisco Comarasami, the assistant director, with his unalterable Indian calm, received him. The individual, exasperated and raising his voice, complained that Listín Diario had killed him, and he demanded that the matter be clarified immediately on pain of a loss. Comarasami, more energetic than, surprised the alluded to, saying, "But what are you trying to do? Let's say you didn't die? Well, go calmly, because the first one who knows that you are alive is you. Settle for that." This episode is almost exactly the same as the one recounted by former President Rafael Caldera of Venezuela at the 51st General Assembly of the Inter-American Press Association in Caracas back in 1995. It happened to the Times of London when publishing the obituary of the named John White, 64 years old. A guy named the same showed up angrily to demand that they explain why the newspaper had given him up for dead when he was perfectly alive. They replied, "Sir, we are very sorry to tell you that if the Times say that you died, you are dead." However, to avoid exposing itself to severe or costly legal actions, the Times settled the incident in the most peculiar way the next day. In one of its sections, it published this: John White, a 64 years old birth. For Listín Diario, voiceover and translations by Indira Rodriguez.